using the new feature of Google Forms to embed a video in your form. And then using a little bit of scripting magic, have the students receive an email from you with an assignment based on what they watched. So let's take a look initially at what I've done. I have a video assessment form I filled out, and it's a pretty simple form. I'm just getting the first name, last name, email address, and then I'm asking a question: what would you like to study? And this could be any number of things, but notice when I edit what would you like to study, it's telling you if you choose algebra, go to page 2, which is a page called algebra. If you choose geometry, so forth and so on, wiring parts of a cell. And when we look down here, you'll see page 2 is algebra with an embedded video that I went on YouTube and found. It's a Khan Academy video. And then it says in bold, just so students know, to continue, and click submit. Click submit to receive your assignment, and so forth. You can see I've got several different things. And then I have a response confirmation page that says you need to check your email for an assignment. So that's the form. And if you look at the live form, it looks like this. First name, let me just fill this out. So your name might be John Lewis, and your email address in this case, I will say twelch@redtailfan.org. That's me in this case. And I say I want to watch wiring of a light switch. So I continue. And I actually see the video, wiring a light switch. So if I click to play that and move it out to full
Today
screen.
on GoAskRed.com, we're going to learn how to wire a light switch. The materials we'll use today include Phillips screwdriver,
I'm not going to keep going with that, but you get the point.
wire strip.
You would watch your however big that video is, you'd watch it. And then when you finished watching it, it says click submit to receive your assignment. So I click submit. And then my form tells me that your response has been recorded, and check your email. So let's see what happens in the response. On my response sheet, which is the spreadsheet that collects the information, I have John Lewis. I just submitted that, wiring a light switch, and you can see that it's pulling an assignment. Now the assignment is actually pulled from some magic that I have over here. I just made a couple extra columns here actually, on this spreadsheet. Two things about this spreadsheet. Number one, it has the form emailer script installed, and then I've added 3 columns at the end of my original form, and form emailer added a new column at the beginning. The 3 columns I added is, number one, the assignment, which actually is sort of a fancy array formula. And this is how I get it to work, to automatically add a new row every time someone submits a form. Otherwise, Google spreadsheets don't do that. But with this array formula, I'm able to tell it to, here's the choices, algebra, geometry, and what that's doing is a virtual lookup saying, hey, look, if the person submits over here in what would you like to study, whatever they submit here, those 4 choices are here, tied to this URL, which is a URL pointing to the assignment. So what it says is, as soon as and you can see this is just, well, it's actually a continue of this original array form. It says, go over here, do this VLOOKUP, find out whatever they chose, and insert this here. The only other thing I do that's different than most spreadsheets forms is I delete all the additional rows that are usually attached on these spreadsheets. And the reason I do that is if I don't, then the form emailer keeps trying to email out all the blank copies, because this assignment array, or actually this array here, starts to autofill a bunch of rows if they're empty. You'd see that if you built the form. So let's take a look back then at my email and see I should have a new email. And yeah, there it is, your assignment. So John Lewis, and then this is some stuff I did in the form emailer. I said, John Lewis, because you chose wiring a light switch as your assignment. Okay, so John Lewis gets that email, he clicks on that, and he's taken to an assignment that I've pre-recorded with some information. In this case, not fully developed, but as a teacher, this could be a quiz, it could be multiple choice, it could be any number of things based on what you think they've done. So again, quick summary, I created the form, added a little bit of magic to it. It's a branching form with some embedded videos. When the students submit, form emailer through some scripting magic I've put in here, automatically emails each student an assignment. So if you shared this form with different people, they would be able to have a different assignment based on what they choose.